Hello everyone. In this video I am heading to a new destination, and you would have already guessed from the title that I am heading to Vietnam. So I have booked the BluSmart's premium cab this time, and you can see that the leg space is a little bit better and you can have more luggage in the car. BluSmart Premium cost about 80% more, and you can see that it is the MG's ZS EV that you get if you book a premium. So in my opinion, just go for the premium if you have more luggage with you. Otherwise, the 80% premium that you're paying to get the MG ZS doesn't seem that worth it. For my flight, I have booked the Air India flight, which will be boarding from New Delhi, and it will take me to the Ho Chi Minh City, which is also called Saigon locally. I always advise people to come to the airport quite early so that in case there is a lot of crowd there, then you don't get stuck in check-in, immigration, or security check. So we also arrived a little early to the airport. And if you get time, then you can obviously head to the airport lounges which come with the credit cards that you hold. Firstly, we tried Encalm, but they told us that it is only for the business class passenger, and being an economy class passenger, we were denied access. Then we head upstairs to the basic Encalm lounge, which I have already made a video on. You can check that out, but it is basically the same lounge that I have already covered. There is also the Encalm Spa at the New Delhi airport. So if you have IDFC First Wealth credit card, then you can get access to the spa for 30 minutes massage at the airport using your Dreamforce card. But now let's head to the Encalm lounge, which we all know and love. Access to the lounge was pretty straightforward. We just use our credit card to get access to the lounge for 2 hours, and it was a long queue there. However, inside it was the same. They were serving breakfast at the moment because our flight was a little bit early in the morning. So we just went to the lounge and just sat down, had some breakfast, and basically it is a clean lounge like I already covered in my previous video. But this time around they were serving alcohol at the bar as well. Other than the alcohol, there was cold drinks, there was coffee, tea, all of those things were still available at the lounge itself, and basically it wasn't that crowded in the morning, so we didn't have any issues in getting in or to find place to sit. But now coming to the menu option, firstly we had the salad, and the salad was pretty standard. They had a lot of things on offer like fruits, beans, sprouts, all of those good things, and effectively there were some desserts here as well like ice cream and all of those things. Then there was a egg counter where they were serving omelets and other egg related items. There was the buffet option where there was some non-veg as well as veg options here. So basically the breakfast items like chole, kulche, and there were some chicken sausages there as well, and there were idli, sambar, coconut chutney, all of the basic Indian breakfast items that we generally find here. So this was my breakfast. I took chole, I took some idli, I took some kulche and a boiled egg. I also took a dosa which was freshly made at the dosa counter that they had at the time of my visit. And overall I would say the food was decent. Chole kulche wasn't that great, but the dosa in my opinion was pretty nice. At the egg counter you could ask for omelets or you can ask for anything else, basically half fry and all of those things that you might desire. They can cook it for you, and they will actually let you know when it's cooked, or you can just stand there and wait for your food to be cooked and then get it from there. So for my second round, I went for the half fry, which was pretty delicious in my opinion. And the guy, I asked him to put in some capsicum there as well. Although in an half fry, you generally do not add capsicum. But I just wanted to experiment at the moment, and they were happy to oblige for my request. So after I was done with my breakfast, I stayed at the lounge for some more time just to relax, rest up before my long flight to Ho Chi Minh. So right before I was about to leave the lounge, the menus changed from breakfast to the lunch menu. So I did not eat the lunch there, but I did record what were the items available. So there was rice, there was dal, then there was some sabji, and then there was chicken, then there was also an paneer sabji as well as a chicken sabji. So basically there are a lot of items, and the counter was pretty full at that time. Then we boarded the plane, and the Air India flight was a little bit delayed. I'm not exactly sure how much, but I believe it was 15 or 20 minutes, something like that. The flight was on a narrow body aircraft, and you can see that there are two rows of three seats, and the leg room is pretty decent even for my height, and I am not sitting on an emergency exit row. You can see that the leg room is still pretty decent. After takeoff, we started off with some light snacks. So they gave me crunchy corn. So this packet of crunchy corn, which had some corn kernels along with some choice of drink. So I choose orange juice. Other than that, they also handed everyone a bottle of water. And yes, in refreshment you can also get alcohol like beer, vodka or red wine. So you had a choice of alcoholic beverages as well. After the refreshment, we were handed our lunch, and this is the veg option. So you can see that firstly in the main course we have some rice, then we have some dal makhni, and then there was aloo gobi sabji along with a bun and this packet of dahi and a sweet dish. So with the bun, it was a little bit hard, but the dal makhni and rice were decent, I would say. And for the bun, they also handed Amul butter. Overall, it was a decent meal, but nothing too great. I would say just average. But the sweet dish was pretty good. I would say the best part was the sweet dish itself. So I opted for the Jain meal for myself, and basically they had to search for it. I informed them that I opted for the Jain meal, and they went back into the pantry and found this meal box for me. And what's different in the Jain meal from the veg meal is that instead of the aloo gobi sabji, I had rajma, and instead of the dal makhni, I had the paneer ki sabji. And other than that, the sweet dish was also different, but overall I would say that the Jain meal was okay, somewhat similar to what you will feel the veg meal is. So overall it was just an average meal, nothing too good, nothing too bad about it. Then post lunch we were handed some coffee and tea. I went for the black coffee, and basically it was simple coffee, nothing too good, nothing too bad about it. Overall pretty average. We arrived to Ho Chi Minh City airport on time, even though our departure was a little bit delayed. However, with on time arrival, we went through immigration, and then we collected our bags and went outside to find the transportation to the hotel. For our transportation, I had asked the hotel to provide us with a cab from the hotel itself. So basically, I had booked the Méridien Hotel, and I will tell you all about the hotel in a separate video. So stay tuned for that. But I would say that the hotel provided us with a cab on chargeable basis, and for that they have sent a Mercedes E-Class from the Méridien Saigon hotel. So this was our ride to the hotel itself. So that's all for this video, guys. If you want to see the second part of the series, then subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, then hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, take care, and bye.